Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Thought I'd bring you a quick masculine reading. I was just curious before I get to tomorrow's in-depth reading. I just want to do a quick check-in, but also take a minute to let you all know that there's been a great deal of interest in the tarot classes. So I am actually going to offer those through my website at queenoflight1111.com. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is the class offering. And so I'm going to offer a 4-week course. It's on Sundays in February from noon Pacific time to 1:30 p.m. Pacific. And I will teach the tarot to those of you who are interested through that class. So I've only offered, I have an inventory amount, so I only am offering a certain number of seats. So if you are interested, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, scroll to the bottom of the website and purchase your seat there. And then once I get notification that you have purchased your course, then I will send you an invitation to join, okay? So wanted to let you guys know that. So let's go ahead and get started. I was just very curious just to see how the masculine is doing. I've gotten a bunch of emails from people about their masculines, and I was just curious how the collective is doing this weekend. So I thought I'd do a quick reading. So in his head space, heart space, and 3D space, I have had to get some clarifiers, okay? So we have 4 different decks. So we have 2 decks here for head, heart, and 3D space with the clarifiers. And then I just looked at where are we in the connection today and what's the future energies for the connection. So for the bottom of the deck, for the masculine, we have the Magician card. So he's really looking to manifest something new. I feel like he's coming to some sort of realization, some sort of dissatisfaction in his life at this time. The 4 of Cups has come out several times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times in this reading, and I've used 4 decks, and I got it 3 times. So when I get the 4 of Cups, to me, it's really like, you know, he's just too busy closing himself off and not really looking ahead at what is there. And what's very interesting to me is that the 4 of Wands comes out 3 times. 1 at the bottom of the deck for the connection, 1 here in his headspace, and then in the future energies. And for me, and both of those times, in the 4 of Cups in his headspace, the 4 of Wands follows the 4 of Cups, and it does that in the future as well. So I feel like right now, you know, he's just not looking at this gift from the universe. He's not looking at his feminine and this relationship as his gift. But the thing is, he's going through another tower moment. He really is. So I don't want to take too much in the kind of in my, you know, executive summary here. What I really want to do is I want to get to the reading, but I just want to tell you, you know, 4 of Wands 3 times, 4 of Cups 3 times. Both of those, 4 is the number of stability, of foundations. And I feel like he's very much teeter-tottering at this time around this connection. Like he wants it, but he's really not seeing the value of it. And the interesting thing is, the value card for me, 7 of Pentacles, came out 2 times in his heart space in 2 different decks. So the underlying energy for him is Magician. He wants to manifest something. He really wants to manifest something. But the clarifiers for this space, he's very stressed. 9 of Swords, okay? So I feel like for him, he knows that he wants his feminine. He knows that he wants to manifest something new. He's really not happy with the direction his life is taking at this time, according to his relationships, and specifically his relationship with his feminine. He wants union, and he's trying to gain clarity, but right now he is just stressed with the way that things are going in his life with her. So first card out for his headspace, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about healing. Do you see the person here is like, he's got 4 swords, 2 in his head, 2 in his at his feet, and he's done with the fight. He's done with the fight. He's retreated, which means he's pulled back from his feminine. He's healing. He's recuperating. So in his headspace, he's just healing. Okay. He wants to make plans to move forward. Knight of Shields. He wants to make plans to move forward, but he's just not knowing how to do it because he's just dissatisfied. He's bored of the way things have been going. It's like they're constantly in and out. So he's just not happy. This, to me, this Four of Cups is a card of dissatisfaction, but I just also feel like it's a little bit of like, kind of like, woe is me. Oh, I'm just going to sit in the corner and cross my hands and just look at all the spilled milk and not look at what is to the side of me, okay, for me to grab that cup. He's not looking at it, but what happens after the Four of Cups? Four of Wands. And that flew out with the Eight of Cups. And for me, I was like, whoa, is he moving away from the contract? I really feel like he was, or he is at this time, but I clarified it. So he's retreated from his relationship, which essentially he has walked away. This Eight of Cups is walking away. But this Eight of Cups is about going to find the two other cups, right? The two cups. Where's the Two of Cups? So he leaves all of this behind to go in search of the two cups. So he's healing. He's retreated from this relationship. He wants to make plans forward with his feminine, but he's just not seeing the light at this time. He's dissatisfied with himself, this connection, and where things are. He wants union, but he's just walking away. He's walking away because he's not seeing what's right in front of him. So when I clarified this Eight of Cups, I was like, whoa, who and or what is he walking away from? Well, Tower. He's gaining realization. He's gaining realization, and these all flew out. So again, don't ask me if I placed these. These all flew out. Eight of Cups, leaving something behind because the Tower has crumbled on the relationship. And this is a realization. What is he realizing? That he wants the Ten of Cups. So what did I say earlier? This Eight of Cups is like he's in search for the two. So once he goes through this Tower moment and this realization, he will find his emotional bliss, okay, in the form of his partner, which comes in the Four of Wands, which is in union. But right now, he's just stressed. He has not had that full Tower moment yet. He hasn't come to the complete realization yet because he's got his arms crossed. Four of Cups. He's got his arm crossed. He's not letting any realization in because remember, this is his headspace. He's not letting the light in, the breakthrough in. So this Tower needs to continue to occur so that he can wake up to realize that his emotional bliss, that his happy ending lies with his feminine. Okay, what's in his heart space? Well, I had to clarify these cards too. So we have Six of Shields. He wants his equal match. He really does. He wants equality. He wants an equal match. He wants to be able to give and to receive because in his headspace, he doesn't feel like he's able to do either. He's closed off in his headspace because that's where he needs the reality check. But in his heart, he knows he wants his equal. He wants his partner. He wants reunion, Six of Cups. But his heart is broken, okay? And he's learning lessons. But when I get the Three of Swords with the Three of Pentacles, or any other three for that matter, I always double check for third party. So in his heart space, just as it is before I clarified, he wants his equal match. He wants to be able to give and receive with the Six of Pentacles. He wants union, or he may even be reflecting on her, remembering her. He's nostalgic, which is leading to the sadness and this heartbreak, and where he is learning lessons. But I clarified the Three of Swords, and I said, what is this Three of Swords about? And I got the Hierophant, which is, again, a card of learning. This is the teacher. This is the high priest. This is also the contract. This is traditions. This is marriage. And so he's sad over his contract, sad over, you know, what has occurred with his Queen of Swords who cut him out. And then you get the Five of Pentacles. So what I really got from this isn't third party. He's very much sad over this contract because remember, in his headspace, he's like, all is lost. I need to walk away. I'm walking away. Where am I going to find my happiness? Right? That's what's happening in his headspace. In his heart, he's reflecting. He wants his equal, but he's sad, heartbroken over his contract because his Queen of Swords cut him out of her life and he is feeling rejected. Five of Pentacles. He's feeling rejected. He's feeling abandoned because the Queen of Swords used her sword. Okay? She's not playing games. So then I said, okay, 3 pentacles with the 3 swords. I had to clarify because remember, again, those 2 3s together to me sometimes indicates third party. So when I clarified this, I'm like, okay, he's heartbroken. She cut him out. He feels rejected and he's, concerned about this contract. So 3 of Pentacles flew out with the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. And so what I'm getting from this is, and again, the 7 plus the 3, this is 10. He wants his 10 of Pentacles. He wants everything to come together. So through this learning, through this evaluation and valuing his contract, he knows he wants to communicate 8 of Wands. But when I was pulling out the current connective energies, I found that this card was sitting right on top of this card here. And it was the 7 of Pentacles again. So I had to take it as an extra message for this 3 of Pentacles clarification that yes, he's learning his lessons. Yes, he's valuing and evaluating his contract, his relationship, how he feels, and he wants to communicate. But when the 7 of Pentacles came out again, I just feel like, he's just waiting. He's just waiting. So the communication may not happen as quickly as we want it to, but the desire is there. In the 3D space, what does he want? He wants to offer his cup of love, but 9 of Swords matched to his clarifiers in his overall energy. He wants to offer a cup of love, but he's very stressed out. He can't sleep. He's like overthinking. He's thinking about what's occurred. He's thinking about this fight, 5 of Swords, where there was no win. Both parties lost. And he very much is, heartbroken. So this 3 of Swords with the 5 of Swords, because this is how it came out. It's under the 5 of Swords energy. I'm sorry, the 3 of Swords is above the 5 of Swords energy. He's heartbroken over this fight, okay? He's heartbroken over the conflict. He's heartbroken over the separation. He wants to offer this love, but it's just a page. Just a page. It's very small. He's not completely awake, and we'll find out in a second. So he's stressed out. He feels defeated. He feels defeated against his Queen of Cups because he knows that she is actually emotionally mature. He also feels like she's compassionate, but he brought the Queen of Swords out in her, okay? And when I clarified the Queen of Swords, I got the Hanged Man, which is this relationship with his Queen of Cups is suspended. He wants to move into smoother times, 6 of Swords. But he knows he needs to be the Emperor because this Page of Cups is not going to work. He needs to come forward to his queen as the divine masculine. That is his 3D energy, okay? So now, where are we with the current connection? Well, here's the 4 of Wands, underlying the 4 of Wands. So right now, together in their current connective energy, they're very much continuing to think about union, continuing to think about their contract. But what is happening today? 4 of Cups, first card out, 4 of Cups. They're both dissatisfied. They're both actually looking at the 3 of Cups. So they're mirroring each other, okay? Because this is the current energy for both of them on what is happening in their connection. They're both thinking all is lost. They're not looking at that cup from the divine. So they're both waiting. 3 of Wands, they're both waiting for someone to make a move so they can be successful. 6 of Wands, right? So it feels like, they're both waiting. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, they're just waiting for someone to make a move. And I feel like the masculine's really going to have to because I don't feel like the feminine will. And so they're just kind of waiting. They're procrastinating. They've already sent something out there. Messages have already been communicated. That's why they're in conflict. So maybe they're just waiting for things to simmer down. Maybe they're waiting to gain their confidence and their strength, but they are waiting. Okay, but there is success in the current connection. They know that they'll be successful because there will be a breakthrough. Ace of Swords. There's going to be clarity that comes. And that is in the current connection so that they can give equally and be equally. But remember, I said 9 of Pentacles right now, they are just trying to gain their confidence. Okay, so they are independent of each other, working on themselves. So now, what is happening in the future? What are the future energies? Bottom of the deck, Temperance. So what I'm really getting for this is that healing is occurring. Patience is still required, especially when we got the 7 of Pentacles 2 times. Four of Swords in his headspace, still recuperating. He's still going through his tower, okay? So I just feel like right now patience is still required while the divine, while the universe is assisting and tempering the connection. So first card out, Seven of Pentacles. Third time now. 1, 2, 3. So in the future, there's still going to be some evaluation. There's still work to be done, but the cycle will change. Wheel of Fortune, the wheel will turn. They will come into a better time, okay? But I feel like they're going to come into a better time, but still feel a little stuck. They're still going to feel a little stuck, okay? And they're still going to be trying to emotionally balance themselves, mentally and emotionally. But what happens after this balancing act is done? Ace of Wands. There is a new beginning, a new and improved beginning that then people start to look at the cup. This one's different. Do you see the card? They're actually starting to acknowledge the cup. The guy is actually looking at the cup this time, okay? The cup, not the Three of Cups. He's looking at the Ace of Cups, that gift from the divine. So I'm going to show you for a point of reference. Here, he's looking at the Three Cups spilled. Here, she is looking at the Three Cups spilled. But in this card, they're looking at the cup from the universe, okay? And then what happens when they finally acknowledge the cup? Four of Wands, union occurs, okay? So that's the energy today. I don't want to go too in depth. I'm not going to do top down because I want to save it and really do an in-depth one tomorrow. So let me know if this resonates for you. But, you know, there's a manifestation. There's a desire to manifest something new. There is some stress in the system today around this union, but things still need to continue to heal. So be patient, hang in there. And if you're interested in taking tarot classes with me, I guarantee you, as you know, I'm very in-depth. Your classes will be 4 weeks every Sunday in February. Four Sundays in February. I will be teaching those. So go to queenoflight1111.com to sign up now. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.